This Odyssey is a pain in my ass, and I don't know why. Let's figure it out together. Right. The premise, very simple, very simple. However, I feel like something's gone wrong in the creation of this. So, if you just look at it, custom rounds, round 31 to 110. Starting with only 650 is literally impossible if this were normal. However, it's not normal. This is what I'm going to be going with because I have not tried this setup yet, but I think it might work. It's going to be very sketchy for some of the maps though, admittedly. I should probably swap because some of these maps aren't built for water. I'd say most of them are, but Adora's Temple is certainly not built for water. So maybe I should switch some of those things up, but you'll see very quickly why I'm choosing mostly water-based towers here. I think maybe we could go with just 3 boats, and then I'd want maybe a plane? Maybe even a super monkey. A super monkey would be ideal. No, Spike Factory? How many maps here do I have with one pathway? 2. Yeah, not super ideal. Oh god, what should my last tower be? It's honestly insanely difficult, this Odyssey. And it's not even like in the setup of it, it's just finishing it and winning. Maybe super brittle. Brittle, not brittle, super brittle might be the key here. Either that or the glue gunner. Just something to slow them down at some point in time. So I think I might try an Ice Monkey just to see if it works. Just to see if my theory works out. We'll try it. Actually, a glue gunner might have been a better option because we're going to be placing a lot of subs. So that's a bit dumb, but either way, it's worth a shot. So essentially, 31 to 110, except round 31 has turned into round 1. So whatever round you think you're on, you're actually 30 rounds below it. So right now we're on round 2, next round will be round 33, but it'll actually be round 3, so on and so forth. So whatever round you think you're on, take away 30, and that's the round you're really on. Which means we're only technically going to round 80, but I have a personal belief that when you get to a certain round, obviously super ceramics show up and the balloons get harder, faster, stronger, more resistant to your average everyday bullshit. And so a lot of the times I've found that in the very high rounds, the game assumes that you're actually beyond round 100 when you're not. And so it starts pumping out super cerams and super fortified cerams when you're nowhere near prepared for them. So my solution to this is to farm extremely hard before that point so that you've actually got a decent chance of making it. So fingers crossed that we can do something like that. And the reason I put the Ice Monkey in is because holy shit, it is difficult to take down all those cerams without some sort of stopping or slowing power. And so if we just have like an Ice Monkey and then maybe a what do you call it? Dragon's Breath next to it, maybe we'll have a chance, or an Ice Monkey and an Alchemist, or just some sort of combo where Ice Monkey can stop them and then someone else can blow them to hell is what we're looking for here. That is the ideal scenario. But goddamn, this is a pain. It looks easy right now, and that's because it is right now. But later on, you will very much see this shit gets out of control. And it's so funny because the few rounds before are very manageable. Actually, let's place Churchill first. Right there. Churchill can be our ice popping teammate. Let's go with that. But yes, very quickly this escalates. You know, you think you're just chilling on round 48, which is actually just round 18. And you're just popping balloons without a single thought or care in the world, and it's beautiful. It really is beautiful. And then all of a sudden, shit just dials up to 11 and knocks you on your ass before you even know what's happening. And the worst part is, I've been attempting this, what is it? It's 8:30, which means I've been attempting this for roughly 4.5 hours. And the worst part is, because I'm usually one of the first ones to jump on this Odyssey, not a lot of other people have attempted this and given their ideas on what's happening. Whether it's a bug or some sort of glitch or anything along those lines, or if I'm just dumb and can't figure out what to do. I hope it's not that one, but the thought did cross my mind. I won't lie. Okay. So what I'm thinking now is to get 2 merchantmen, and then build up a defense after that, because when the ceramics hit, they hit hard. And it's not just the regular ceramics, like, no. You're not expecting round 39 ceramics to be a problem, right? You never are. And they're still not a problem in this. However, I think it's round 74 on the dot, which is the equivalent to round 104 in this. That has really screwed me over. And this is map 1. I have beaten it before, but I didn't have enough faith in my strategy to believe it could work on off the coast. So now I'm trying again with a different strategy and seeing what happens. So let's take it as far as we can go. I can almost guarantee, though, one of the maps, or one of the rounds I will struggle on will be 104. And goddamn, I don't know what to do if that happens again. That's happened to me so many times, and I've just had zero ideas of how to actually beat it. I've tried so many different combinations of things. Even just selling everything and trying to buy like one Spectre or one Crossbow Master is insanely hard to do. Like, it's not feasible. And that in itself is scary. Because if a Crossbow Master can't beat round 74, you're in pretty deep shit. Alright. Just trying to think, what do we need next? Let's go APD, I think. Or do we go for another boat? No, let's go APD. This is our first mob after all. Let's go APD, then we'll get another boat. And then we'll work on subs. Like getting more of them, I should say. Okay. But it is also a good strategy for this map to just linger and throw around a bunch of different random towers on the map so that the subs get an increased range. So, like, I'm gonna throw this boat over here as far as I can before I turn it into a merchantman. And I'm hoping that my single sub can hold off for a while. It's gonna look scary, because it goddamn is, but we just gotta hope. We just gotta hope. Now, admittedly, this strategy has worked fairly well on this map before. The next map, however, getting merchantmen up in time on such a small, short-circuited map is an insane task. Because if you didn't already see, the next map is actually off the coast, which I've already had problems with in the past, and I hate it personally as a map. But yes, that will be our next hurdle to overcome. However, I think I'm fully satisfied with this collection of towers at the moment. I've restarted this Odyssey more times than any other Odyssey I've played. A lot of the other Odysseys I've played, I've selected my towers, I've known they could work well, and I've used them to their fullest potential and tried out many different techniques and then found the way to do it. This one, I've genuinely got no clue which tower setup is probably going to be best, So I've just gone with the grab bag and just been like, I don't know, I'll just throw and see what sticks. I think I want an alchemist next though. Because what I did was alchemist and village right next to the boats to buff them insanely, so that they were literally just like my main DPS, and I used barely anything else to actually pop balloons. Like, don't get me wrong, that's usually a good strategy when you're only going to round 80, but for some reason, when round 80 looks like round 110, it's much, much worse. How is that touching the alchemist? You know what? I won't even care. I won't even care. Apparently it is. I'll take it. No issues here. The main reason we are placing this though is for the radar scanner. And as you can see, those cerams are becoming a bit of a problem now. They're slowly getting there. They're getting to the point where they're going to be pushing buttons. And that is not a good point for them to be getting to. Alright, let's get the radar scanner. Beautiful. And let's place another sub or two, shall we? See what we can do with that. And that's one. Okay. We're actually looking pretty good here. 86 and having my village and my alchemist set up with a couple of subs, a few subs, is actually pretty damn good. Because I also don't know what it is about this map, but it seems you get less money as well. I don't know why. Well, not even this map, this Odyssey, I should say. Okay. But we're looking good. We're looking alright. The making extra money thing has come in very handy for us. The only thing that we could be making even more money with is if we had our alchemist go bottom path, but then we wouldn't get the very delicious top path buff. So kinda took a bit of a dodge to that one a little bit. Just a little. Alright, and our last sub can fit snugly in the back here. Okay, this is looking better than most of my other runs. Most of my other runs I didn't even have 2 APD darts. I don't know why I always call it that when it's just AP darts, or just APD, because the D stands for dart. Anyway. I haven't made it this far, or at least not looking this good this far. I ditched the recursive cluster idea, because I figured these guys can destroy round 63, which they just demonstrated, which is always good. Always good to be proven right. Okay. Now we just need 2 more, and a stronger stim. I don't know what's better, getting another APD, or going for stronger stim. I feel like we will need to throw down the ice monkey at some point. But yeah, round 104, look out for that one. That is when the noticeably different change happens. And it is scary. It really is. Because it's like, it gives you a false sense of security. It makes you think, oh yeah, this round's easy. This round's easy too. Wow, this round's super easy. The next round shouldn't be much harder, because we're dominating these previous rounds. Oh no. Oh no. No. That's just what they want you to think. That's just what they want you to think. The round itself is actually hell on earth. And it was just tricking you with a false sense of security. Alright. APD, come on. Let's get another one. But that's the thing though, if this is my strategy to beat the first map, and it's supposedly the cookie cutter Odyssey, which generally means one size fits all, which also vaguely interprets as you only need to use the one strategy to fit all the maps. However, I don't think a sub-based strategy on Adora's Temple gets you very far. unless you put a pond, or not a pond, a inflatable pool at the very top of Adora's Temple. But even then, I don't think it would work. Alright, but we're looking good. We're looking pretty damn good. Okay, 103. 103 we've managed before in the past. Well, I've managed before. I've deleted the video because it didn't go anywhere. But this is where shit hits the fan. Because it's just this. And then it's regrow camo version of this. And then it's a BFB. And then it's fortified regular cerams, which are insanely strong, and they go on for years. Okay, let's see how we do. As you can see, we're already slipping. Okay. Still slipping. And they're still coming. Okay, okay, okay. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? We were so close that time. Admittedly, I've never been that close to beating round 104 that easily. So maybe a quick little ability. Ah, that's probably why. I got Churchill nice and early. All attacks do extra damage versus fortified balloons. Intriguing. That'll probably be it then. So, instead of what did we get? What was the last thing we upgraded? I think we got jungle drums or something, right? So instead, let's just put down this little fella. Just a 2-2. Nothing goes wrong when you place a 2-2. Everything goes perfectly fine. It just helps to shred a little. Right, just stall a few of them so you can focus on the rest, and then break them down when Churchill's a bit more available to do so. Alright, use Churchill's ability. Really just want to slow them down and take them out at our pace. Not at their pace. We don't want to play their game. We're not playing their game and letting them do whatever the fuck they want. Good. Okay. I think the Ice Monkey, maybe even the Glue Gunner. I think the Glue Gunner might be a bit better for this. But I think the Ice Monkey and the Glue Gunner are going to be very strong picks for this Odyssey. Because this shit's insane. Look how long it's taken to break these. Even with Churchill sitting centimeters away, blasting full force at frozen fortified ceramics. Just still takes ages to take them out. The regular ceramics aren't too bad. We can handle those. They're not actually terrible at all. It's just those fortified ones are mental. Even if they're in big groups like this, it's not actually too terrible. Shoot a little faster, please. Thank you. And even when they're like this, even if they're just regrows, so long as they're not fortified, we're all right. We're actually all right. I genuinely believe round 104 makes this map almost impossible. It's insane. Just put a wall of fire there. Does fire still unfreeze balloons? I don't know. I remember lightning, or the lightning version of the tornado in BTD5 took off the glue property. It would make sense for Wall of Fire to thaw out the iced balloons. But I hope they don't. Anyway, round 104 is just insane. I feel like if we can pass that, like we have done, then we're on a good enough track to potentially just win. I say potentially because I don't remember what these last few rounds are like, but 104 seems to be the big one. So if you can somehow slow down or stop round 104 on this map and on Rake, then I think you've got a good shot at beating this Odyssey. But honestly though, these fortified cerams are just insane. Anyway, we win now because round 80 is actually fairly chill when it's round 110, surprisingly. Okay. I think I'm slowly picking up. Like, I still have no idea what modifiers are making the round so crazy. And yes, I did say I had beat this before, but not in a consistent way. Okay, one map down. I'm gonna stop recording now because I guarantee map 2 is gonna take me multiple attempts. So you'll see it straight away, but anyway, on to the next one. All right, let's continue. Whew. Into the madness that is this Odyssey. And especially this map. This map and I don't get along very well. But we will try and make up and be friends. If it's kind enough to let me get to round 100. Alright. Should be simple. Should be simple. I was just, you know, I was a little upset. You know, I was blaming the game. I was blaming myself a little. Everyone knows that's not good for you. So, just taking a fresh perspective on this. New outlook, you know? Always good to get a new outlook on life or any given situation. If you're not sure about something, ask someone else, see if you can get their perspective and take it from there. It's always good to get a fresh look on things. Especially with advanced intel. Whew. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not one for drinking fizzy drinks. It's usually not my thing, but how do I put this? As a PT, it's not like I know any better or anything. I'm just really... Oh. Hey, puppy. I thought there was someone coming in to ask me something, but I guess not. Okay, hold on just a sec. Okay, we good. Please, don't mind my squeaky ass door. I really need to put some WD-40 to that or some shit. But, yeah, I thought someone had just barged into my room to ask me something. But no, it was just my dog. So we're all good. And if you're wondering how my dog opened my door, it's not like she knows the secret technique to, like, jump up, put her paws on the doorknob, and, like, push/pull, and then get in. No. My door is just very shit. And there's two forms of closing my door. The first form allows it to actually fully be closed, which means you shut the door and you press hard into it. When you do that, the door actually closes. However, if you're a little bit careless and you don't necessarily push hard into it, but you just close it, in quotations, anyone can nudge it with any part of their body and get in. And so my dog Lucy has figured out that she can just walk up to it, push her head into it a little bit, and it'll fly open. Sometimes. I've shut it properly now, so it won't happen, but it's just funny. It's hilarious how quickly dogs learn when they want something. You know, because both with my door and with the door that leads to the outside, and my sister's bedroom door actually, dogs have figured out how to get through it. So for the outside door, it's just a sliding door, and so there's like a little groove on their level for them to just put their nose next to and then fling their head to the right, and then it just slides the door open. It's amazing watching them do it. But yeah, so they've figured out how to get outside whenever they need to, which is brilliant, which means we can, like, shut the doors and then they can still get out and they won't, you know, make a mess inside. They originally were outside dogs, actually. Our whole gaggle of doggos. But yeah, they were originally outside dogs. Well, it was funny because they went from inside dogs to outside dogs back to inside. Because when they were young pups, we kept them inside. just because it was a lot warmer and a lot happier, and it was easier to look after them, watch where they're going, things like that. And then they got their potty training and then became outside dogs when we were fairly confident in their abilities to look after each other out there. You know, they were essentially when we got our second dog, they became outside dogs so that they could look after each other and sort of help each other out if they got scared or frightened out there. But now they're back to inside dogs. Just because they're kind of they're past their teenage phase, so they're not really super bothered with making a lot of mess and jumping around and always playing. They're just a bit old. And don't get me wrong, you can definitely reignite that passion for playing. Oh god, please kill this. Okay, I think we're alright. It did look a little scary though. Ooh, and it still does. Okay, that's fine though, that's fine. It's round 40. It's round 40. We need to remember that. Okay. Merchant Man's so close though. See if we can just use an ability to beat it. Okay. Oh yeah, much better. Right, now this is perfect timing to get a second Merchant Man, I think. If we can get it before this round ends, that would be super ideal. Nice. Cool. Okay, 400 extra bucks per round should certainly help our cause to actually getting a decent defense here. We're gonna need APD. 1000%. APD all the way. In fact, no, I don't think we can sneakily go for another one of those. Not yet. We can almost. We're close, we're close. And we don't actually have to verse round 104 in this one, which is brilliant news for me. Alright, let's put down another one of these babies. Where do we want it? Maybe one up here so we get a little bit further range. How far do you see? Oh, that's kind of pointless to do that. Let's just put you down here then. Okay. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try that. Admittedly, I've opened my soft drink, but I haven't drunk from it yet. I've been going through a bit of a slump at the moment, and I am looking to get back into things. Now that I've sorted out my my card situation, now that that's all done, dusted, sorted, cleaned, organized, and just perfect in every way that I want it to be, that's a big chunk of my last few days' work done, dealt with, finished, and beautifully organized. So I can officially focus on me again, which is always lovely to do. Lovely to do, lovely to hear. I can focus on me, me can focus on me. We're gonna enhance some range a little. There we go, that's a good call. Okay. We're just gonna be focusing pretty much purely on subs from this point. I don't know how the hell that's gonna work on maps like Raked and the other one, Adora's Temple, but we're gonna cross our fingers, toes, head, shoulders, elbows, and I don't know what rhymes with toes. That's also a body part. I can't think of anything at the moment. And that's unfortunate. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. We can fix this, surely with an ability. That's my immediate first thought, is ability time. Oh, slow it down. Just use Brickle. Churchill's first ability. Just see how that helps. And it does. It does help. Once again, though, I feel like we should have gotten APD. APD is much better than a single triple guns, let alone a double. So we might have to use Churchill's second ability and his first ability. which is a little awkward. I didn't want to do it this way, but if it gets us through this round, we can jump back on the APD train pretty damn quickly. So fingers crossed. And the second one comes out, boom, boom. Okay, good, Churchill. Thank you. Okay, perfect. So we used the second ability the second the Moab came on screen, and then the second they popped, we used the first ability. And that worked extraordinarily well. But APD will make sure that we don't have to do that. Fingers crossed. Oh god. Oh, this round looks like a pain. Interesting. Pain in my ass, you say? Not looking good, you say? Indeed. Is an alk buff better than APD? I don't really know, to be completely honest. Maybe we'll try our ice strategy again. Nothing too crazy. Means we can buy another air burst. But let's just see if that works. Good, it's only letting every other ceramic or so through. That's actually perfect. That's what we need. However, that Moab still gets pretty far and screws us. Cool. Oh, but that kind of looks like the end of the cerams. Yeah, okay. So we don't have to last much longer, which means we just need to ability it up. If we can manage that. So let's try it again. Just that, put you there. And then let's hope our abilities work well. So I don't think we need any until we see the first Moab. Okay, so there's the first Moab. We wait, because we know there's a second one. Ability. Can we clean that up? Thank you. Clean that up, thank you. Clean everything else up. You beauty. Okay. 55 is a pain in the ass, but slowing some of them down and stopping some of them in their tracks looks to be working very nicely for us. I knew for a fact this time around that an ice or a glue gunner would work extraordinarily well. Just because I finally realized what the problem was. It wasn't the fact that the ceramics were more difficult than normal. It was the fact that I didn't have a way to slow them down and take them out. It's like actively looking at a challenge that says ceramics have 500% more health, and then thinking, you know what, I think I can do this without any sort of ceramic-based popping power. You know, it's just illogical, and I think that's why I was really upset the first 300 times I tried to record this. You know, and it makes sense, Shit doesn't go your way, shit doesn't pan out the way you would expect. You're gonna get a little upset. I'm just glad that this run's working. Admittedly though, it's not great that those darts don't do anything to those icy icicles, but ooh, if we just got a thingo, would that change that? If we just gave them an alk buff, would they be able to pop that? We need to do that. Straight up. Fortifieds are no joke. We fully need to focus on them as often as possible. And unfortunate, once again. Okay. Little scary. A little bit scary. Maybe we try the alk buff. Okay. So we get at least the larger potions. I think we can handle it quite well up until the first fortified ceramics show up. So we might hold off on doing anything until that happens. Okay, fortified cerams are here. Let's use that. I admittedly thought I saw a second Moab entering the screen. Turns out I was wrong. That sucks. So we will do this. Good, good. A little bit more, a little bit more. Just take him out, just take him out. Come on, we're almost at acidic mixture dip. Oh, that's it. They're done. Oh, beautiful. Cool. Okay. Good shit. That's a little awkward. You are dealing damage. Good. 1 damage at a time is all we need if he gets to sit the fuck still the whole time. And boom. Just takes a little while. Just takes a little while. Okay, but I believe this can pop lead balloons. Oh, I don't think it can pop. I don't think it can pop thingo balloons. I don't think it can pop thingo balloons. I don't know what they're frozen ones. They can't pop frozen ones still, but that's fine. We don't necessarily need them to pop, we just need them to be stalled until they can be popped later. As zebras. Zebras are fine. Ceramics are not. Ooh, not bad. Also, I feel like the Alchemist in just regular damage is underrated. Because I feel like that potion he threw dealt a lot more damage than I originally thought it would. If that makes sense. I feel like he's just doing an insane amount of extra damage than I realize. Also, if we get Berserker Brew, probably a solid choice. I think it's okay to just have a team of triple darts. Oh god. Oh god, yeah. It's okay to have a team of triple darts only without getting APD if you have a decent alchemist next to him. So I'm gonna do this. See if that makes any difference. It should make a fairly big one. At least when he's throwing out these potions. Maybe give him faster throwing as well. Okay, and we're gonna use Churchill's ability on the fortified assholes. There's one. How many are there? There's more than one. There's 2. And is there a third? Oh, there's not. Maybe we don't need to. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love it when I don't need to use an ability, but I have one just in case. Oh, this is round... what? Oh, this is round 63. Yeah. Christmas came early. I wasn't expecting it. Damn, Ice Monkey just fucking shuts that shit down, huh? It's only a 022. It's nothing special, no offense. But, yeah, it's just like, nope. That shit in my house? Fuck off. Easy. Alright, next thing I want is to blow all of those guys up. Thank you. Come on, surely. Surely not. The next thing I was gonna say I want is a 220 village. But maybe that's a little too soon? I don't think so. We can still go for it, I reckon. We just need to focus on our timing a bit. Okay. We just need to focus on our timing, because we almost took out the last fortified Moab. It just entered the screen a little late. I don't know if that's gonna pop or not. I genuinely don't know, and I don't want to risk it when we're this close. No, thank you. No, thank you. What do we want for more damage then? This is what we need, honestly. This right here. If we had that, mwah, masterpiece. What to do, what to do. I have an event reminder. Oh god, yeah. I forgot about that. I'm streaming tonight. And I haven't even finished recording. That's funny. Alright. That just means we need to kick it up into high gear. I think we're close enough to the end of the game where we can sell someone. So let's sell you to buy stronger stim and see how that goes. Alright. I need to stream in like 30 minutes time, which means I don't really get a break from recording today, but it's fine so long as I beat this map. So long as it gets beaten, it don't matter. Yeah, that's right. We're kicking it into hyperdrive. We're selling shit. We're pulling all the stops to make sure this is a win so I can appropriately stream tonight. Why did I make Thursday a streaming night? I should really swap my schedule around. Anyway, that's my problem, not yours. Sorry to bring it up, but I think we've got this now. I'm feeling a bit more confident now that we've beat 94. 94 was a pain. A real big pain. Okay. And beautiful. It's literally just fortified ceramics. Fortified ceramics are the worst in this game mode. Not even in this game mode, in this Odyssey, I should say. You son of a bitch. Alright. We got this. We got this. I will figure a way to do this. So let's do that. Same as usual, except we'll use abilities this time. That's what I like to do. I like to go through without abilities first, just to sort of dry run it. And then if it doesn't work out well, we use abilities. When we need to. How many? Just 3? Okay. Blow them up. Interesting how they didn't all blow up. But that's fine, because we've slaughtered them. Like the animals they are. Okay, that's fine. Regular Moabs, no sweat. Oh, these guys are actually going to screw us. So we don't have camo detection. Interesting. Okay. We can still make this work. Believe it. Whoo, just. Alright. Go again. And if we can get jungle drums, even better. But these guys can now attack camo wherever they are. Beautiful son of a bitch. Keep it going. Keep the death flowing. I don't want to see a single balloon in my entire life ever again after this map. Jungle drums. Beautiful. This is the combo I was looking for. 4 subs, an alchemist, a magical village with some jungly drums, and hopefully a few more APD. Okay, round 100. What's round 100? Round 70. What's round 70? It's unimportant, which means it's not that hard! Yes! Oh, that's always good to hear. Fuck! It is 9:30. But we did it. I cannot guarantee the next 3 maps will be doable, but we fucking did it. Oh, I'm gonna have to find time to edit this at like 1 AM. So this has been a pain in the ass. I'm sure you guys have found this to be a pain in the ass as well. This is probably gonna be the worst map of them all. I am forewarning you all right now. This map might require monkey knowledge, but we'll see. I'll try my best to do it without, but considering this map was the same sort of range of level to or round to get to, trying to do a candy falls strategy, which barely worked on Rake, let's just say I'm not hopeful. So that's been Cookie Cutter Part 1. Same, but not. I have no fucking clue what that means. All I know is that custom rounds on its own is bullshit. There is something going on. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.